Well, just before we open the doors here to day 2 at the NEC in Hall 4, I did briefly show you this car in my previous video, but let's have a conversation with our club chairman and owner of the car, Andrew Thompson. Good morning, Andrew. Lovely to see you again. Thank you for bringing this lovely car. Please tell us all about it, how you came to own it.
Morning everybody. Well, thanks very much for joining us here at the Classic Car Restoration Show. This is my lovely 825 manual Sterling, which I was very lucky to pick up last year from a long-time club member, Brian Kerr, who'd owned it in the on the Wirral, Merseyside area for nearly 20 years. It started off as his daily driver, then became his second car, then his third car, and I was very fortunate to convince him to sell it to me at the back end of last year. It's in superb condition as a car that's been used very regularly. I've had to do almost nothing to it. It went through its MOT last week, requiring a windscreen washer pump, but otherwise everything else flew straight through. I've had the front and rear bumpers repainted because they got a little bit of gravel rash from road use, but otherwise it's exactly as I got it from Brian, and it's a credit to him because it's such a lovely car to drive.
Fantastic.
The greatest thing about it for me, and it's the same with most, but particularly I like this car, I can drive in this car for half a mile, I've got a big smile on my face, and I can spend the rest of the day just sitting happily wafting along at speed. It's great.
Excellent. Let's have a little look around the car and have a look inside, which is the thing that interests most people. We have had a great deal of interest in this car on day 1 here at the show, and I think just having a quick glance inside you can probably see why people love to come and sit in this car, enjoy the comfortable seats and the luxurious surrounding, and just look at the size of that door. People always comment on just how long the door is in these cars. We believe this car may have had some Rover history. Tell us about that.
Yes, so from the registration number, experts at the club say that this was one of the Rover press cars, and because it's a manual, that makes it all the more likely. Manuals were very rarely specified by owner drivers, but they were quite popular as the press cars because it gave journalists the chance to try it through the gears and really get a feel for how quick it is. It's got 101,000 on the clock, so it did a few miles for Rover, but then very quickly came into private ownership and has had a fairly gentle life, certainly for the last 10 years, which is great, so I'm the real beneficiary of that.
Superb. And the purchase price on this car was?
Just under £3,000.
£3,000. And we've had some conversations with people about prices of coupes at this show, and also at the last show in November. Some of you may recall the lovely pewter grey coupe which Dave Bowman brought to the November show. We think that's probably valued around £5,000 to £6,000, but in fact someone actually offered £10,000 for it at the show. Very much an outlier, I think, on the valuation of that one. But this car purchased for £3,000, pretty much as you see it, and certainly it's a big improvement over where we were only 5 or 6 years ago, when these cars were typically trading for, well, hundreds and maybe 1,000, but now we're comfortably into the thousands for these cars, and given the amount of attention they receive here at the show, I think probably valuations are going up on the coupes, certainly. So this one is the, as Andrew said, the 2.5 litre Rover KV6. They were also made earlier in the production with the Honda 2.7 V6, and also, of course, with the T-Series 2 litre, both normally aspirated and turbocharged. So if you're coming down to the show, please visit us here in Hall 4. We're very happy to show you around this car, let you sit in the car and talk to the owner and talk to all the other people here on the stand. Other cars on the stand include this lovely woodcock green fastback, which has been attracting a great deal of attention. But from the team here, I will say thank you to Andrew.
Thank you. See you today.
And we will see you back here at the show all day today, and also all day tomorrow. See you at the show.